All right, we're here with Coach Lance Randall after the Lions' 66-55 loss to the University of New Orleans tonight. Coach, just your overall thoughts on the game.
We talked about this being a real battle and just being having a fighter's mentality out there in this game, and it was really everything we expected. I think New Orleans, they've played a heck of a schedule. They played Division I schedule, high majors. They're a Division I team. They put great pressure on the ball. They put a lot of pressure on us. I thought they disrupted our offense early and got our spacing was poor and got us out of flow. But we battled back, and I thought we defended them very well for the most part. They hit some tough shots, and it was a very good first half of basketball. They stretched out a little bit in the second half, and I was very impressed with the way our guys' resiliency, the way we defensive rebounded against a very athletic team. And I thought that we handled their pressure in the second half much better, got some layups, but two things really stuck out for me. Missed layups. We had 7 missed layups in the first half. I don't know how many in the second half, a couple crucial ones. I mean, wide open layups we got to finish. And some of it, give credit to New Orleans because they pressure you. They can make you a little jittery, and I thought we were a little shaky around the rim. And then turnovers, 17 turnovers. Just too many. We had 3 straight possessions of turnovers that ended up, it was a 1-point game with about 3 minutes to go. We turn it over, they get 2 free throws, we turn it over again, they get 2 free throws, and we miss a layup in that stretch, and they score a basket, and that's it. It's a 7-point game, and they can relax a little bit. And, it's the difference. That's winning time. You got to make plays at that stage.
Well, one of the things to point out is 66-55, although a double-digit margin. At the end, typical free throws. They made their free throw shots at the end as we were trying to foul them to get back into the game. So the margin was a lot closer as the second set, the minutes ticked down. One of the big stats here that sticks out to me, something that they were talking about at the table, was the 34-8 off the bench point margin. Your thoughts on just our bench performance tonight? Did we not have a lot of guys in from the bench? Did we not use the bench as much as we normally do? That seems a large margin.
It was a little bit of both. I mean, I thought Dom gave us some good minutes off the bench. We need to get a little more. I mean, we've relied on Taylor knocking down shots off the bench, and he got some looks and passed up one and missed another, and you need bench scoring. You definitely do, and we didn't get a lot out of there. But partly was that when we went to the 1-3-1, we stayed with a bigger lineup out there, and so that meant we played with our starters a little bit longer than usual. And Marcus had to stay in the game. He's such a good ball handler, for the most part, and handled the press, and he did a good job in their press. And he had some turnovers, but a lot of that, some of those weren't his fault. Some of them were, but some of them weren't his fault. And, their bench was exceptional tonight, and I thought that their cook was very good for them, and a couple of their guards hit some key shots, and they knocked down free throws to stretch out what was a close game into a clean finish for them.
Yeah, their bench made up for the fact that we kept their leading scorer shut out until the very end of the game. I don't think he scored a single point until under 2 minutes left. But we move on now. It's not like it gets any easier for us. Now we face one of the top 10 teams, I think, in the nation in West Liberty, then Tuskegee at home. So after a long break, I incorrectly said earlier 13 days is actually a 10-day break we had between Valdosta State and New Orleans. Now it's almost back to back to back. We play 2 games Saturday and Sunday. What are your thoughts on those two and getting back at it so quick?
Yeah, we travel tomorrow, and then we'll get back, and we really, in essence, only have 2 days to prepare for a team that plays at a frantic pace. West Liberty leads the country in scoring, top 10 team, very talented. Their only loss is to the 3rd-ranked team in the country, Findlay, by 2 in overtime. We've got a lot to get done in a little bit of time, and then we have to turn around that next day and play Tuskegee, who has been a South Region power and won 18 games last year, and it's a good challenge for us. We definitely are going to have our A game. We're going to have to do a better job with the ball down the stretch, and we're going to need more off our bench. We're going to have to play our bench more in a back-to-back situation. You're going to want to go deeper, and a team that presses and runs as much as West Liberty does, you're going to need your bench to make some plays and give some good minutes. So it's an important weekend, and it's a great way to end the first half of the season.
All right, head coach Lance Randall. Lions on the wrong end of a 66-55 score. Falling to 5-3 overall, but we'll travel back to Florida and get at it on Saturday against West Liberty. Coach, safe travels. Early morning wake-up call tomorrow.